Horse race betting can be highly profitable. If you know what you're doing, and that's what we're going to show you in these videos, you too can profit from betting on horses. I am Tony from bettinganalyst.com, a former on-course bookmaker and full-time professional gambler. Let's crack on. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the actual betting side of horse racing. I'm not going to give you any tips on how to find winners, but what I'm going to show you is how to get more out of the game. So we're going to cover a few quick points now, right? 10 of them actually. I always like to keep the numbers round. The first thing I want to mention is do not be tempted to bet the night before. If you do, you're going to be quickly detected. If you're profitable, that is, of course. If you're a loser, then they'll happily take your bets the night before. But if you do start winning, right, you're going to get some totally wrong odds the night before, and that's going to lead to a very quick closure of your betting account. It doesn't matter how many betting accounts you've got, they won't be lucrative enough to make it interesting, right? So avoid that. Also, don't bet too early in the morning. Wait till the market starts to form and then show your cards, right? If you are betting in play, only do it if you're on the racecourse and getting live, you're seeing the image yourself, right? If you're actually relying on TV delivering the image to you, you're getting it 10 to 15 seconds later, so you're going to be massively disadvantaged. Stay away from in-play betting unless you have got that first visual. With regards to online bookmakers, right, you can get away with it for a while, take advantage take the free bets, open as many accounts as possible, look for the best odds, do whatever you can. But the moral of the story is they're going to start closing you down at some stage if you are winning, or at least slowing you down. So that's the next point of the exercise, is start thinking about the betting shops, because betting shops you can hide. Right, you mean nothing to them. It's just a piece of paper. They don't, you don't need to be registered with the betting shop, right? So, hopefully you're getting rather that sort of profile check. You can duck and dive. You can get into good areas, where all the city bankers are placing big bets themselves, and you can literally hide your bets. Yeah. So think about betting shops, because they can be lucrative. Send other people to place the bets for you. Look in the best parts of town. Just anything that you can do to sort of circumvent being detected. And I also wanted to mention cash out. Now, we've done other videos on this, but anybody who's taking cash out should be basically shot in the head. It's the most stupid thing you'll ever do. If you are trying to get out of a bet, or things have changed, or you've got a massive sum running on, or whatever, right, look to the betting exchanges, look to other bookmakers, but don't take the cash out. A cash out's giving you 70% back of what the actual bet is worth, right? So avoid that at all. If you can get best odds guaranteed, do. I believe some of the shops do it as well now. You have to wait to a certain time, but if you place your bet early enough, that means sort of between the shop opening and the start of the race, then you can probably take advantage of some of these best odds guaranteed, but the stakes are limited. I would only use that sort of mentality to get you going, that best odds guaranteed. If you're getting that a little bit more out of it, that's fine. Your accounts will start closing down, but hopefully at that stage you'll have more money in the bank and you can do more with it, so to say. Yeah, with regards to each way betting, I just want to warn you, a lot of professionals supposedly on YouTube, right, they talk a lot of crap about professional betting. It's not like they say it is. Imagine a 10-horse race, 150 odds, right? All the horses have got an equal opportunity. They're all 15-2 or 8.50, right? That is 117% in the win book. If you're taking 150 odds, it's 15-2 becomes 15-10 or 6-4, which is 2.5 in decimal if you want it, right? 2.5 in decimal is 40%. 40% times the amount of runners, 10, is 400%. 400% divided by the places, which is 3, is 133%. So from taking a book, working against you at 117%, you've now taken it even higher, made it 133.3%. Right? So you can see those odds start working against you. If, of course, you can get into the shops and you see something, you know, like 4 to 7 with one next to it and 9 to 4, then 7 to 1 and 25 or 50 to 1 bar, right? Then you can probably think about betting the 7 to 1 chance, because now you've got an advantage. That 7 to 1 is playing 2.4 place, or 7 to 5 or 2.4. Yeah, and on Betfair on the exchange, it would only be 1.70. Right, so you know, this is where you can take advantage, but it's so few and far between, and you do not want to do with your online betting accounts, because if you did, they would soon get limited or closed. So I also wanted to mention about these racing tipsters, you know, in the Racing Post, that may take out big advertisements, pay 10 grand a pop every day just for advertising. You know, they're banking on getting like 20 new subscribers every day. People who are paying them a fortune, 2 grand a year for one tip, maybe 3 or 4 tips a week, right? Now they're advertising these massive odds: 16 to 1 winner, 20 to 1 winner. Yeah, it was 16 to 1 for them, it was 20 to 1 for them, but it's not for you. The time that you get in, the time that the bookmakers already know this, right, with the odds, they've sunk them big time. There's a lot of good tipsters out there. There's a lot of people who are informed. You know, if you can't find the bets yourself, you can also look on our website. We'll give some free ones, and yeah, you know, you've got to figure it out for yourself. Do not follow these big name tipsters, right, because you are not going to possibly win. It's impossible. And yeah, if you are betting, you're looking at the odds checker website, for example, and you see that like they've got a list of 15 bookmakers, and they all say you want to bet is all B, say, yeah, and this B is 4 to 1, 4 to 1, 4 to 1 with all these different bookmakers, right? You don't need to take it, you can wait, because the chances are 9 to 2 will come. It's like on the race course. We're all there with our odds. If everybody's 4 to 1, it's just a matter of time before somebody will push it out and offer a little bit more, right? Of course, if that 4 to 1 starts going and now only 3 or 4 bookmakers have still got 4 to 1, now you might want to jump in. So it's just like an advice, you know, keep your eyes open, try to get a feeling for it, have as many accounts as possible, as many opportunities as possible, and then just take the best odds that you can possibly get. And the last thing I want to mention is, on that note, look at the bottom of odds comparison. You will see that there's like a betting percent. If you see that the percent is quite low to 100, you know, like 105, 106, right, then they're betting, you know, best odds you can find very competitive prices. If that says 120%, right, then that means bookmakers are all pretty much the same. So, you know, you can afford to wait, right? Because these odds, right, is, you know, you want some kind of indecision, some competition between bookmakers. It's just a guide, but at the same time, it's something that you need to know, right? So just bear that in mind. Yeah, that's about it. So what we want to do in the next video is we want to give you some actual tips on finding the winners, you know, some little bits, some secrets, some things that we've sort of worked out over the years and what's made us professional gamblers, and hopefully that can be beneficial to you. So, you know, stay in touch, give us a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. If horse racing's, you can get over to our website. Yeah, and that's about it. So take care, through the boot camp again. See you soon. Bye bye.